What up, Northview students? We are back. It's week 3 of our summer series, and I'm Rod, and this is Ryan. I get to be here with Ryan. We're going to ask him another question this week, right?
You get to be here with me.
I get to be here.
What a privilege.
That's what it is. I get to be here, have the privilege of being here with Ryan. Anyways, we every week we're asking Ryan just to tell us about summertime. Tell us about his favorite things. So this week we're going to ask him the question, and we want you to tell him if he's right, tell him if he's wrong in the comments. We want to know what you think about this. But Ryan, what is your favorite summertime meal? Favorite thing to eat all summer?
I got you right here. Favorite summertime meal, you're gonna need about a 12-ounce filet, and you're gonna want to reverse sear that sucker. So what that means,
reverse sear, yeah.
Reverse
Everybody
sear
knows what you're talking about.
Reverse sear it. So you cook it beforehand, but then at the very end, you throw it on your charcoal grill at the highest possible temperature.
This is the bougiest way you could possibly.
But it tastes so better because it keeps all the juices, all the blood, all the fat in the steak, and you get that grill taste at the very end.
You made that sound really good. Everybody that's watching right now, me included, we're super excited about all the blood and fat you just told us about.
It's really good. I mean, we are in the Real O.T, so there's a lot of blood and fat with all the animals that they sacrifice.
Terrible. No, don't go there. That's disgusting.
It is. But also, what else you can do is you can cut up a bunch of peppers, butter and season those, throw them in tinfoil, and then just slow roast them on your charcoal grill. Pineapple is also another good one to throw on the grill. Honestly, anything to just throw on the grill is the best summertime meal. So catch me outside every single night.
No catching him outside. That's the other thing. We're not catching you outside.
Okay, you won't catch me outside, but I will be outside every night this summer grilling. So.
All right, that's fine. But week 3 of Real O.T. is right now. And so, Ryan, why don't you introduce what we're doing for week 3?
Yeah, week 3, we are going to be learning about Balaam and the talking donkey. Is that how you say it? Balaam. Balaam. Oh, Balaam. No, that's not it. Balaam. Wait, there's a talking donkey, right?
Talking
donkey. Okay, so red flower, blue thorns, red flower, blue thorns, red flower, blue thorns, red flower, blue thorns. Shrek, I'm coming!
No, that's not exactly what we were talking about.
That's not the talking donkey?
That's Donkey from Shrek.
Oh.
But it is about a talking donkey.
That is where they got this. The Bible is where they got Shrek from.
Don't think that's true at all. That's not at all it is.
I guess not.
But Balaam and the talking donkey is week 3 of Real O.T. So you guys enjoy.
The 4th book in the entire Bible is not very well known. It's called the Book of Numbers. In chapter 22 of Numbers, the nation of Israel is moving forward in the wilderness, and they have just won a series of incredible battles against an opposing nation called Amorites. As the Israelites move forward, the king of a neighboring nation called Moab becomes terrified of the Israelites because he saw all the victories they won. And he said, "This army is going to lick up everything around us as an ox licks up the grass of a field."
Wait, he said what? The Israelites are going to lick all of their people? That is disgusting.
Yes, that's what he said, but it was just a figure of speech. You see, what he meant was that the Israelites were going to destroy his nation. So he decided to call upon a trusted friend of his named Balaam to go and put a curse on the Israelites.
Whoa, that's messed up.
Yeah, it is. But you have to remember, the king was worried that all his people might die.
But still, a curse on them? My mom said that cursing was bad. One time I cursed when I stubbed my toe and my mom cleaned out my mouth with soap.
No. You're thinking about curse words. This type of cursing was even worse. This was basically calling upon God to eliminate the Israelites. The king of Moab called upon Balaam to curse Israel. But Balaam refused 2 times, saying that God didn't want to curse Israel. And the king didn't like that.
I wouldn't know what that feels like, because I never get rejected when I ask someone out.
Right. After the second time rejecting the king, Balaam decided to confront him. He got on his donkey and went towards the king. But on his way, an angel came from heaven and appeared on the road and blocked the way for the donkey to pass. Only the donkey sees the angel and is freaked out and won't go forwards. Eventually, it just falls right over and hurts Balaam's leg. Balaam is furious, and then...
Don't tell me he curses at the donkey.
No, but he starts to hit the donkey. And the craziest thing happens. The donkey starts to talk. The donkey asks Balaam why he is hitting him, and Balaam threatened to kill it. As Balaam and the donkey are talking, God allowed Balaam to finally see the angel in front of him, and he realizes why the donkey didn't want to move. God tells Balaam that the donkey was actually sparing Balaam by not moving forwards. God warns Balaam that he must go before the king and speak only what God wants him to say and nothing else. So Balaam obeys, goes before the king and tells him not to curse Israel. He ends up giving 7 whole messages from the Lord to the king and his people, and God uses Balaam to protect Israel.
And then they fight off a dragon, but the dragon falls in love with the donkey, and the princess turns out to be an ogre just like Shrek, or Balaam, and they live happily ever after. Makes me choke up every single time.
Man, why do I even bother working with you?
Guys, this story is crazy. There is literally a talking donkey in it. But the main point is this: God's will is better than our will. I want to challenge you, go to Numbers chapter 22 and check out the rest of the story. You're not going to regret it. And then join us next week for week 4 of the Real O.T.